if we're going to effectively train the ankle for stability, then we really need to tailor it to you. Because if we look at the lower leg, there's just a lot of muscles. I think there's like 9 muscles in your calf and a bunch in the front and all of these things, and then just this entire tendon ligament mess that is your ankle. And if we're training it for someone in a way that's going to help someone else, it might not necessarily help you, right? So if we push up and this is super weak, then we know we need to train the calf. If we can't really pull here, or like this muscle here, your tibialis anterior isn't well developed, then we know we need to train the front. But we also have these side motions where we turn the ankle out this way, so rolling that way. This is the way we usually end up with a sprain. And then this way, which is really weak in most people, and this is the way we can like break it, right? And we just need to know which way is weakest for you and how we need to train it if we're going to make the ankle stronger. So I'm going to pop my face out of frame so we can really focus on the foot. So ways to assess this would be hold on to a thing for balance. It can be a kitchen counter, it can be a squat rack, it can be a stick, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to press up through the calf. If that is really difficult, then we probably need to do some calf training. If not, fantastic. And then we're going to hold on something for balance, pull the toes up to the shin, see how well we control that motion. And then the side to side is what we're really going to focus on here. If we're going to turn out. Now, if this feels super weak, it makes you feel like your ankle's going to shatter, then we can ease into this motion, or can put this other foot down for balance to take some weight off, and then slowly go through some rolling, right? Now, if we're going to go the other way, we can do the exact same thing. See how difficult this is. This here should feel this kind of on the top of the foot and down the side of the ankle. This is what's weak on my right side. So if I pull this edge of my foot up to this side of my shin, we often end up with, I personally end up with a lot of struggle. It's a difficult motion for me to do. This is what I tend to train. Now, again, if we need to make this easier, we can put some balance down, hold on to something, and then really pull that up. Now, if we need to make this more difficult, you can find one of these like AirX pads, stand on it, and that will create further instability. As we go through this, we can also do this with a pair of like running shoes. If you have a pair of something like a Hoka, it is so cushy that it actually makes this motion a lot harder. So try this barefoot first and then see where we go from there. And if we need to make it even harder, we can stack up 2 of these. Anything more than that is probably unnecessary and you're probably doing fine. But if we're going to train your ankle in a way that's going to create a lot more stability in the trails, we need to say which way you're weak, why you're weak. If you have a sprain, don't try to turn it out. It's going to be super unpleasant for you for the wrong reasons. But if you're just weak and it feels really unstable, let's work into that slowly increasing the range of motion over which we have control, and then that should give us a lot more stability out on the trails.